Singapore has dealt with 9 radicalised youths under the Internal Security Act since 2015. Much work goes into putting them on the right path, which includes religious counselling and social psychological support. Authorities work with partners like the Religious Rehabilitation Group, or RRG, to do just that. To explain more, we're joined by Dr. Muhammad Ali, co-chair of the RRG. Dr. Muhammad, why are young people particularly vulnerable to self-radicalization? And is that a trend that you're seeing locally, also being mirrored regionally or even globally?
Yeah, I think first it is important for us to note that anyone, regardless of age, gender, and even background, can be radicalized. But factors such as being easily influenced and impressionable make these young people particularly vulnerable to extremist thoughts and ideas and radicalization. Being young, inexperienced, the young people, they become more sensitive component that easily pick up challenges, confusion, and problems faced by the community, and they manifest them in various ways, including using violence. Second, I think, is the information explosion in this technological age, where internet, smartphones, social media platforms, and other technological advances have become important and key tools of extremist propaganda. And young people, they do not receive proper guidance by their parents and even schools, such that they are left to manage them, to manage these issues by themselves. So today we have seen that self-radicalization occurs online, and this continues to challenge Singapore's security and stability. And social media platforms, they kind of made it easier for young people because it is faster, easier, and cheaper for the extremists to disseminate extremist ideas and ideologies. And I think the third reason is one of the key factors, I think, that lead young people is due to these developments overseas. For example, such as the war in Ukraine, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, Syrian conflict, which are escalating in tension, including interreligious conflicts. This is also another factor, I think, where, if not correctly channeled, will lead these idealistic young people to more negative consequences.
Dr. Ali, there is hope, though, for the self-radicalized, and one path is rehabilitation, of course. Walk us through the rehab process. What happens right from day one of that journey until these individuals rejoin society?
Okay. Singapore adopts a comprehensive strategy and multi-pronged approach in its terrorist rehabilitation program. There are 3 key components in the Singapore's rehab program, namely religious, psychological, and social. The Religious Rehabilitation Group, or RRG, which I am involved in, we handle the religious counseling. The psychological component of the rehab program is taken care of by the psychologists from the Ministry of Home Affairs. And there is another community group like the RRG, known as the Aftercare Group, or the ACG. It looks at the social components dealing with the detainees' families of the rehab program. So as a religious counselor, I would say that the initial stages of counseling is very important, because it is all about building rapport and even friendship with the detainees. And it is important for us to develop a cordial relationship and open discussion with the detainees. And before we identify what are the issues that needs to be dealt with the detainees with regards to misunderstanding of any religious issues and concepts. And after identifying these misinterpreted or misperceive ideas on religious matters, I think it is our role as religious counselors to debunk and provide the correct interpretation of these issues. And before they are being released from detention, I mean, we also allow them to appreciate, living as Muslims, for example, in a multiracial society, where they are able to become good Muslims and good Singaporeans at the same time.
Absolutely. We have to leave it there for now, but thank you so much for speaking with us, Dr. Muhammad Ali, co-chairman of the Religious Rehabilitation Group. Thank you.